about the time I was doing Auntie Jack, with our Auntie Jack and our jingles and all the corporate work we were doing, you can imagine, we were hugely busy and no matter how we did all that. At the same time, I was actually also doing Jesus Christ Superstar in the evening. I was in that show for a year, the Harry and Miller production. Here we were. I played the part of Peter, understudying Judas. Whenever John English got sick, I was going to play Judas. I used to slip poison into the Last Supper. So look, it was a lot of fun, but I was doing Auntie Jack during the day. I was doing Jesus Christ Superstar at night, and there was a time we were recording the Auntie Jack album after Superstar, in the early hours of the morning, going through till about 2 o'clock in the morning. We'd wake up off the ABC about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, do Auntie Jack. This was a triple threat. This was a triple threat to my health. I'm serious. I was absolutely knackered. I've got to tell you, I haven't told many people this, but I was doing Superstar at the Capitol Theatre during this time, and I fell asleep on stage. I'm serious. In front of 1,500 people, I dropped off. But the worst thing was I dropped off in the middle of Jesus' big number. See, we were supposed to be asleep. We were the apostles. We just done the Last Supper, and we just had a bit of a drink, and we lay on the side of the set, and we were supposed to pretend to be asleep, you see. But I just... Now, the worst thing is, though, the terrible thing is, that I woke up, and not only did I wake up, I stood up. And Jesus is there. Auntie Jack farewell. No. So I just looked at Trevor and I said, lovely guy, Trevor. He didn't mind. He had stuff in my song raw. You're not keeping that in, are you, mate? Anyway, look. So Trevor, a fantastic bloke, Trevor. When I played Judas, there was a big moment in Judas, and not only did Judas have to do some really tough songs, like really demanding songs, and be hung from a 60-foot scaffold. Man, he did some terrible things. But he had to do this awful thing. Well, not awful, I'm not saying awful. He had to kiss Jesus. I mean, if everyone's familiar with the Bible, Judas betrays Jesus with a kiss in the Garden of Gethsemane, you see. Now, this was a Harry Miller production, and this was never going to be a peck on the cheek. This was tic-tac time. And, I thought, I've got to do that. I've got to do that with Trevor, full on. And I thought, as an actor, I thought, what do I do? I thought, maybe we should do dinner and show before, break the ice a bit. But look, I've got to tell you, this is what happened. The first night I had to do it. Trevor, a bit of a wag, Trevor. Trevor's done it many times with John, time. They were a nice couple. I've got to say, I was like the love triangle. I think John was a bit jealous. No, but this is my moment. I've got it. This is amazing. Trevor, what a wag. I had to come across the stage, you see, very dramatic. There he is! They're all asleep, the fools! And I had to walk across to Jesus, to betray him with a kiss, with intent. I've got intent. Because Trevor's held by the soldiers and he's looking at me. I'll do it this way, you can see the face. It's not funny if you can't see the face. So he's held by the soldiers. Look at me coming. He knows what's coming. He's done it before. I've never done it before. So I'm coming towards him. So we get like here. I get about here. Trevor looks me in the eyes and says, without moving his lips, he goes, "Darling." Just we've locked in during this show, which must have looked wonderful from the audience. Going for Gethsemane scene, a whole new meaning, and people rushing home to check their Bibles. It's a kiss. I told you it was a kiss. Anyway, there we go. So look, if you manage to get through as Judas with all the high passion, getting hung from the scaffold and getting beaten up by the priests, you've got to sing the most amazing songs. Now I'm going to grab the electric guitar, which my roadie is.